Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in less than 1 minute, so I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential opportunity. All right, I'm going to put an order down here at 41.50, and I am doing options. If you don't know what options are, just comment below option guide, and I'll link you to a free class I put together called The Big Basics of Options. It'll walk you through terminologies, how they work. Don't be intimidated. I know sometimes people hear options and then run the other direction, but they can be advanced, but they don't need to be that way. All right, I am in and out for $50 in the blink of an eye. So if you blinked, well, I can't, I'll explain here in a little bit. I got to get ready for the next one here at 38.50. There we go. So I'm watching this number over here. I want to see that go to 38 and then drop below because I'm trying, or I want to see it go to 38.50 and below because I'm trying to buy. And if I am able to buy, that white order will turn green. So if you were to go back and see that first trade, you'd have noticed both these changing from white to green very, very quickly because that was a very fast trade. Especially when, as soon as I bought and I turned around to sell it, I was able to sell in almost under a second. So that was basically 50 bucks in under a second. Okay, I'm in there at 38.50 for another call. And out there for another $50 move. So that one didn't, it was still less than, I think, 30 seconds. But if you would have noticed, that order remained white out there for a little while. And then as soon as that turned green, that number over there changed to 100 because I had already made 50 and then I made another 50. And that's why that is now 100 right there. So that is how my screen is working. So not too bad. It's 9:35. So market's been open 5 minutes. And I'm up $100. I'm not sure many places in the world, I don't say this to brag, I just say it to build context. I'm not sure many places in the world where in 5 minutes you can make $100. Again, don't say it to brag, but it's easy to look around social media and see huge numbers and then just say, well, geez, I only made $100. Like, would you ever go up to somebody that makes 25 bucks an hour and be like, you know, I made $100 in 5 minutes. I'm not very happy about that. You would never do that. Why? Because you understand you would sound like a greedy, crazy person to that person. It would sound like you're just being, they would think that you're joking or scamming them. Like, you didn't make, what are you talking about? I make $25 an hour. I mean, let's up it. Let's say you make 50 bucks an hour. You would never go up to someone that makes $50 an hour and say, yeah, made 100 bucks in 5 minutes. I'm not very happy about it. You would never do that. So that's always a trick you can use to help kind of keep yourself grounded in reality from the social media effect, right? Where you look around and see massive numbers and then it makes you think that you're not doing very well or something like that. And it's like, wait a second. Those are, $100 in 5 minutes. That's actually pretty crazy. Even if you made 50 bucks in 5 minutes, $25 in 5 minutes. Think about what minimum wage is, and you just made more than minimum wage in 5 minutes. That's crazy. All right, I will pause, and I'll keep an eye on things and see if we can find some more opportunities. All right, the economic calendar has some news at 10 that I think is one of those that's going to get things spicy. So let's see. Should happen. Yep, there we go. Can you tell when it came 10 o'clock? There it is right there. That's why I did not want to be in anything. Now, had I had calls, I'd be sitting pretty. But puts, that would have been a different story. Because with puts, you want to see prices go down. All right. So I'm going to let this settle down here a little bit. And just want to at least show you that and why you definitely always need to be paying attention to the economic calendar so you know when things like this are going to occur. This meaning just spice the action, not that the price was going to go up. Nobody knows that, but the fact that it was going to get spicy, that's where the economic calendar is a great tool. Have an order at 44.20 in there at 44.20 for a call. And out for $80 on that one. Very good. I'll come down to that level 96. So yeah, I got a bit ways before it comes down to this area of the chart, which would be the next area I'm interested in buying a call. So we'll see if it wants to pull back some more. But $80, well, maybe not. Okay, let's see. Coming down real fast. Let's try 37.20. Just double checking. There we go. So 37.20. We'll see if it can make its way down a little bit more. I will go ahead and pause. But either way, very, very good quick start. A little over 30 minutes in, up $180. So same exact talking point. Where, I mean, seriously, where in the world can you make in a little over 30 minutes? Well, with commissions, let's call it $175 in a little over 30 minutes. I would never go up to anybody making 50 bucks an hour and complain about making 175 bucks in essentially 30 minutes. But I will go ahead and pause. Have an order at 43.20. It was close for a second. Did not come down enough though. So I'm going to go to 42.20 now. All right, I will go ahead and pause. I apologize, but that happened super crazily fast. So just to walk you through, I wanted to just from a kind of behind the scenes standpoint, you know, I really hate when I'm like, okay, let's see if I can get filled. Okay, no fill. Okay, let's see if I can get filled. Okay, no fill. Let's see if I can get it filled. Okay, no full. Like no fill. I get it. Granted, that does provide a little bit of realism because yeah, when you're being picky, you're not always going to get filled right away. But I was thinking, all right, let me at least just get filled here before I get the video rolling. And I got filled at 39.70, which you can see right there, 39.70 filled. And then as I was dragging my cursor over to try to get out, so I was going for a $50 move. So as I was dragging my cursor over to get out and you know, click the sell button, I was also at the exact same time hitting the hotkey to get the video software recording again. And in that time span, which we're talking about fractions of a second, by the time that all occurred, I sold out at 40.70 for a $100 gain. So literally $100 in under a second because there was a ton of stuff going on. All right, let me get filled. I got filled. All right, let me get the sell button, click, and you know, and then hitting the hotkey. And within the time span of just a few clicks, a few presses of the hotkey, I was already out. So that may be a record for me. If you've watched past videos, you've seen some things about, you know, 1 second, 2 second, but that happened so absolutely crazy. So I got essentially the perfect entry point on that move at 39.70 because that fast it snapped in my favor, $100 worth, and that was the bid. So in hindsight, I should have, you know, could have gone for a little bit more, but sometimes luck is in your favor, and I'm going to go ahead and call that good. So again, I apologize for that one. I'm so bummed because that would have been awesome to catch on video, but it just happened in fractions of a second. So overall though, let's see, 10:45, so hour and 15 minutes, 280 with commissions. Let's call it 270-ish. So yeah, as a side hustle, 270 bucks in, you know, hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to be very happy with that. And if you're unfamiliar with the channel, for me, I am a father of 6 kids, and I say that because I don't do this because I want the private jet. If you do this because you want the private jet, if that's your definition of wealth, fantastic, go for it. I hope you get it. My definition of wealth is freedom of the schedule. When I can look at my schedule and determine what I want to do, when I want to do it, to me, that is the ultimate wealth, especially like I said, when I'm you know, a dad, you know, a husband, all that stuff. So I get it. Maybe your goals are going to be different. And with your goals, if you want that private jet, then yeah, 270 bucks in an hour and 15 minutes, not going to be worth your time. You're going to need to make way more than that. But for me, as somebody that's got multiple streams of income, real estate investing, the teaching business at claytro.com, you know, my dividend portfolio, you know, multiple streams of income. I am more than happy if I can, you know, invest an hour and 15 minutes of my time and you know, walk away with $270. And my goal is always to at least try to average at least $100 per hour. Usually I'm trying to be done by 11:30. So here you can see I'm well ahead of schedule and already up $270. So well above my you know, ideal per hour right there. But so that's all I have. So still captured 3 trades, which was great. But yeah, that last one, insanity, $100 less than even less than a half a second. But yeah, it is what it is. That's crazy. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button. And again, if you want to learn more about options, just comment below option guide. And if you are interested in technical trading, which is what I'm doing here, I do offer a free class, and I will tell you about it right now as I transition to this video. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.